Hello and good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday. I wasn't really expecting to go live today, I'm going to be honest. Then school was cancelled, so I decided, you know what, why not do a flight? If school's cancelled, I might as well. Now, we were in this plane and this livery, yes, on Sunday, so why are we in it again? Well, if some of you remember, we diverted to Edinburgh yesterday because ATC made an oopsie and then we made an oopsie on the field too, so we had to actually divert. So today we're going to be repositioning our Play Airlines plane from Edinburgh to Keflavik. It is going to be a bit of a sunset flight, so gonna enjoy it a lot. We got quite some traffic here in Edinburgh. We got a EasyJet 320 Neo parked here, and then another one just pushed back, and then a Norwegian 73, another EasyJet. Anyone else? Nope, that is all the traffic that we have here today. It's going to be about a 2-hour flight today. We are using a higher cost index than usual because the passengers want to get over to Keflavik as soon as goddamn possible. As soon as possible, they want to get to Keflavik, so we shall bring them there as fast as possible. Hopefully the weather in Keflavik is looking a bit better. I do have, of course, got the MK Studios in Keflavik. I could not fly to it. So we are flying to another pair of scenery today. This is going to be a very fun one. Unfortunately, freeware here in Edinburgh, but in all honesty, it's not the worst. Of course, the ground textures are not the best, but it could be worse. Let's just say it that way. It could be very much worse, so I'm not complaining. I think it's now time for a quick briefing, so of course I forgot to set that up. Let's get the briefing going over here, so let's move the camera view so you guys can see the plane a little bit more clearly. How does that look? Perfect. Anyway, we're going to be, once again, Player 1 Alpha, Edinburgh to Keflavik, a cost index of 30. We're going to be initially at flight level 240, then at Bruce climbing to flight level 380. We have a wind component of a headwind of 33 knots. That's going to be slowing us down a little bit, unfortunately. Please. First, okay, no. I had to check something with the weights. With a block fuel of 7.4 tons, we're gonna make say 7.5 tons, just to be safe. We don't want to run out of fuel like we did on Sunday. Anyway, 2 hours and 9 minutes alternative Akureyri, I don't know how to pronounce it once again. It's gonna be the GoSam 1 Charlie departure out of runway 24 today in Edinburgh. Then directing to Golf Oscar Whiskey, then to Bruce via Lima 602, then just directing to waypoints via the Baslu for Mike arrival for the ILS Zulu runway 10 into Keflavik. I'd assume it's the ILS Zulu, as that is what we were planning on Sunday. Anyway, our takeoff weight is above our maximum landing weight, so we cannot really take too much extra fuel. I'd say we make it like 7.5 tons, and then we should be good to go. We've got 3.5 tons of cargo, a zero fuel weight planned of 60.6. And now we shall just scroll down to the weather. StigMets, no data available, good. Anyway, Edinburgh, we have winds 250 at 12, so a bit of a crosswind on departure, but not a lot, 10 kilometers visibility. A few clouds at 3,100 feet and scattered at 4,600 feet. 12 degrees in QNH 1023. Keflavik, we have winds 090 at 8 kVk, 2 degrees, QNH 99 at 8 hectopascals, pretty low pressure at Keflavik. And destination alternate Akureyri is 190 at 3 or 10 kilometers visibility. Scattered 4,300 feet, 1 degree, QNH 1002. Okay, Edinburgh Airport steel plates. What is steel plates? God damn it. Taxiway Foxtrot. Keflavik stands 8 and 78 closed. Aircraft stands 80 left, right, and 81 left, right closed. Resting gear, don't need to know that. And then that is not really any important details for us. Let's go scroll down here. I'll look at our significant weather. So here's our flight today that we're going to be just climbing straight out, then directing to Keflavik almost. Ooh, okay, no, that's not going to affect us really. On descent, it might affect us, but we have got severe icing up to flight level 160. So on descent, that is something we have to consider. We have a jet stream that is not going to affect us really, as far as I think. Yeah, the winds are not the best, not the worst. Could be worse, of course. As for terrain, we've got a little bit on departure and then practically no terrain for the entire flight. So let's go look at our charts for today. We're parked currently at gate 1. We're going to push back onto Echo Taxi via either Alpha or Foxtrot and then taxi here through a hotspot, which is Miss Route Hotspot Mobile Taxiway intersections. Okay, pilots be aware of potential missed routes. It should not be an issue assuming we're taxiing to Delta 1 for runway 24. Then we're going to be taking off flying the GOS M1 Charlie departure, so flying to Edinburgh, Uniform Whiskey or 368, heading 261 to GOSAM where we have a constraint of 6,000 feet. Until instructed by ATC, if we're on Unicom we will bypass that. So I see no threats for this departure, looking from our pre-flight briefing. As for Keflavik, let me wait for my charts to render. There they are. Coming in from Baslu, heading to Keflavik 382, where we have to be above flight level 150, then Picus, flight level 130 or above. Keflavik below 6,000, 187 of course, then to Sonax, where we have to be 3,000 feet above and max 220 knots. From there we're going to fly the ILS Zulu, so coming in here to Keflavik India 10, then to Madax, which is our final approach fix. 3 degree light slope down to the runway, so I see nothing wrong with this flight for now. We shall hop into the flight deck, which is not powered up, as when we arrived here we shut down and plane does not operate out of Edinburgh usually, so there's no engineers to start the plane up. So oh, look at that, is he taking off? I think that's a departure right there. Yep, rotating. Oh, was that a tail strike? Anyway, there he goes, getting his landing gear up, off into the distance. Right then, I think now is a good time to get our plane set up. We don't want to depart too late. So here we are. Let's go unmute the ATC audio and unmute the flight sim audio. So let's go import our sim brief data first of all. Fuel pill imported, okay. Now then, weather, predictive wind shear off, speed brakes retracted, engine mode selector normal, engine mat switches off, flaps up, landing gear lever down, any wiper switches are off, and batteries have got above 25.5 volts. Battery 1 and 2 on, and we have available ground power as well. Anyone in chat though? Surprisingly not. Hopefully people will join later on. I'm sure they will though. Anyways, go wait for this plane to power up. Okay, let's go check the aircraft. So hydraulics, we've got sufficient fluid. Electrics, we're gonna have to check the batteries as we've been powered off for more than 6 hours. And they're looking to be working just fine. In the engine page, we have got sufficient oil quantity. As for recall, I don't think that is going to work. Nah, it doesn't. Oh well. Plane spotter Alan, welcome on board, man. Glad to have you stopping by today. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see, what do we do next? Overhead panels to go get IRS is set to nav. Resupply on, ground control, test the cockpit voice recorder. Strobe light, oops, wrong one. Strobe lights auto, navigation lights, logo lights on. Seatbelt signs auto, sorry, no smoking signs auto. Arm those, and we will do a quick APU fire test, which seems to be working. So now I think we can go ahead and start the loading. So start that. We said we take 7.5 tons, a little bit of extra fuel, but not a lot, so you have to worry about that. Refueling. Now let's grab the ATIS with about that. Yeah, no, ground just went offline. I'll enter it from this, so QNH is 1023. Let's set 1023 in this one as well. Get the VORs turned on. Constraint mode on as well. We'll remain on Unicomms, go check my radios. So this is set on 122.8, 121.5. We can enter a squawk of 2000 already, as there's no ATC to give us any squawk code. We're gonna go then into the MCDU, go add to AOC menu, init press, and an init data request. Couldn't catch yesterday's stream. Do you mean Sunday's stream? We did not stream yesterday, but we did stream on Sunday. But no worries about that. It is not a problem. Glad to have you here today. Anyways, go aircraft status. So LEAP 1 Alpha 5 September 3 October is correct. Init pages, go request your init information. Initialize that. Uplink insert in progress is good. We will cross-check all of our data, so once it loads, of course. Okay, Edinburgh-Keflavik, alternative Akuri, player 1 Alpha, cost next of 30. Initially 240 is correct. Wind temperatures, go request or winds for climb wind, cruise wind. Oops, wrong one. And descent wind, so we'll request all of those. Next, don't we need to do IRS init, do we? No. Anyway, flight plan page, just go enter what we have briefed earlier, so departure runway 24, Ghost AM1 Charlie departure. Oh, I thought you were live yesterday, must have been another streamer, my bad. No worries, man. No worries about that. I stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and sometimes Wednesdays. Except for this week because I have a late school. But no problems about that. Glad to have you here today. So ILS 10 Zulu via the Baslu 4 Mike via Sonax is correct. We can go into the plan page now and just scroll through here, see this is correct. That looks to be absolutely fine. I see nothing wrong with that. Flight plan, no discontinuities either. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, now we can go do our engine out SID using blackbox711.com as I usually do. So SID for runway 24 is going to be 240 degrees track to 25 nautical miles, so restore that. We'll hold inbound with 240 degrees. Okay. So after that, we're gonna go radio navigation page. I think that's... I'm not sure which VOR we should have really. The Edinburgh thingy though, that's what I'm wondering about. Because if I look on my Ghost Time departure chart, I guess you don't really need any VORs. We'll leave it at the automatic one then. Init B page, just go request our weight, so 60.6, 32.7 is correct. Fuel planning is not accurate, 7.5 tons. Now our alternate time is 1.4 tons, and our final time should be 0.9. So he's taxiing by Mike and Golf, nothing to worry about. Headwind of 33 knots today, which gives a 0.2 ton extra fuel / time, which is absolutely perfect. I do not mind that at all. Anyway, orbit panel time is go get the seatbelt signs on, turn on the fuel pumps, and run the engine 1 and 2 fire tests. 1 and 2. And we'll leave the APU off for a little bit as we do not currently need it. Anyway, takeoff performance time. Runway 24. Let's go fill this from the METAR. So 251 at 12 seems to be correct. Now our takeoff weight. According to my OFP, we are gonna have a takeoff weight of 67.8, so 67.9 for the extra fuel. I think config 2 with packs off seems good. Let's go calculate that. And those V-speeds look absolutely fine, so we're going to enter flaps to 67 degrees. So flaps to 67 degrees on the flex. Then I think it was 132, 137 and 137 on the V-speeds, which does seem to be correct. 137 and 137. Once again, gonna use SimSmart for my thrust reduction / acceleration altitudes. Once again, as usual. Not for actual performance numbers, though. So runway 24 is just 1,100 feet, okay. So 1,000 feet above runway elevation. Whoops. And that is our MCDU fully set up. Let's go see how the loading is going. I don't think it's even halfway done. It's halfway done. Just about halfway done. So let's go set our initial climb of 6,000 feet now. Maybe get the APU running as well. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna wait for the APU. I personally feel like waiting, because I see no real reason to start it now. I do want to save some fuel. So I think I'm just gonna do a quick weather request. So AOC menu, weather request, METAR, and send that. Sending and has been sent. We'll wait for the company message thing, which, okay, we already got it. That was fast. METAR from VATSIM, print that out. So that should be printing out all of our weather for departure, arrival, and arrival alternates. So we shall put this into the final phase. So QNH is 0.988 hectopascals. Temperature is 2 degrees. And the wind is currently 0.90 at 8 knots. And that is everything we'll fill in for now. So our MCDU is now fully set up. We're just waiting for boarding, then we'll do a quick briefing after that, then we should be good to go in about 9 minutes. Which is what we were planning for, at least. I hope we can make 9 minutes. Anyway, the IRSs are aligned. Let's go check that in the data page. Yes, they're all nav, which is what we want. Aircraft is looking good. Can we do the GPWS test? We cannot. I was gonna test something which I saw earlier. Does this? I can't really see that. Anyway, let's go turn on some integrated lights. As it is gonna get a bit dark. Yo, what my sim freeze? Never mind, there it is. Yeah, sun is setting right now, so could get a bit dark. Hopefully, we still can see something when we're in Keflavik. Now just gonna check a few things such as our MSA for today, which according to charts is 5,300 feet, so pretty high MSA. That is definitely something to consider in our briefing. It's gonna be a very quick one, but covering everything. So, let's start. We're taking off runway 24 on the Go 71 Charlie departure. Initial climb is going to be 6,000 feet. The MSA is 5,200 feet. Extra fuel and time, according to our aircraft, we have got minus 0.2 minutes. Did something go wrong? I think the aircraft is just glitching a little bit. We'll disregard that for now. Hotspots for taxi out. We do have one hotspot while crossing quite a few intersections. The stop margin for the RTO is not calculated, but I'd say it's around 300 to 500 meters. The EO SID is going to be climbing on runway heading 240 degrees till 25 nautical miles out, and holding will climb to 6,000 feet, as that is above our MSA. Then the immediate return shall not be possible. We're going to have to burn a little bit of fuel. Special procedures, I see no special procedures on today's departure, or non-standard procedures. It's going to be a dual engine taxi. As for threats, well, we have a high MSA. Not the longest of runways, but not the shortest either. It is a suitable airport for return. The weather is all clear, so I don't really see any threats for today's departure, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like we can immediately go through the cockpit preparation checklist. So, gear pins and cover are removed. Fuel quantity 7.5 tons balanced. Seatbelt signs on. IRS are nav. And the bar reference is QNH 1023123 times. Cockpit preparation checklist is therefore complete. Let's go start the APU now. So, APU master switch on. Wait 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and start the APU now. This EasyJet has been parked here for so long. We have 2 Norwegians here. Is that a Lufthansa? Nah, Speedbird, okay. Or shuttle, I should say. And another EasyJet, so it's pretty busy here in Edinburgh, although it is a popular airport on VATSIM, so I'm not really that surprised. Hold up. Time for a quick screenshot with the EasyJets. Wait, since when does focus like change the colors? That is weird, honestly. I never knew that. Like, why would autofocus change colors? Anyway, we're gonna wait 2 minutes for the APU to get cleared out, basically, as our boarding is almost complete. A full aircraft today. That is also a thing to consider. We are going to be quite heavy on today's departure. We have got mid-range V speeds, so that is not going to be an issue. Anyway, loading is now complete. So let's disconnect the jet bridge. Disconnect that. So go check the door page, wait for all these to show as armed. And now we should be ready for push and start in just a few minutes. So we're just gonna leave the cabin crew to get everything, get the passengers comforted and all that good stuff. Maybe just check for ATC quickly. Just the small things we have to do. And we're gonna have to wait for the APU bleed anyway, so I think we can go ahead and get the pushback tug connected at least. So call the tug, wait for him to connect to our plane. Once the APU bleed is turned on, we'll call Unicom for... Sorry, we'll make a call into Unicom for push and start. Then we should be out of there in just a few seconds. Anyway, has it been 2 minutes? It has been 2 minutes. Okay. APU bleed on. External power off. I'll make a call. Edinburgh-Keflavik, player 1 alpha, pushing back gate 1 onto Foxtrot facing north. Edinburgh-Keflavik. So we're gonna get the beacon light on. Close the doors. Check that windows are closed and locked, which they are. And okay, before start checklist. Park and brake set. Takeoff speeds and thrust. Let's go, where's my view? There it is. Takeoff speeds and thrust 132, 137, 137, flex 67 degrees. Windows are closed and locked and the beacon light is turned on. Before start checklist is complete. Ground crew is clear, I think. So we're gonna release the brakes and start our pushback now. So let's go backwards. Oh my god, FlyByWire, fix your goddamn pushback tool, please. Engine 2 starts. Oh, I love the CFM leap. Bro, stop. I swear to God, FlyByWire. FlyByWire pushback breaks every single stream. I'm not joking. I'm not hating, I'm just pointing that out. If you're pushing back right now, EasyJet, I swear, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy if you're pushing back now. Anyway, starting number 1. Okay, that was actually a pretty good time for the pushback to fail. So let's watch the engines start now. I always enjoy doing this. Just it's satisfying to watch. I thought we were moving for some reason, but we're not, luckily. Very luckily we're not moving. I mean, that should be the engines almost fully spooled up. I think we're gonna need some floodlight in this flight deck. But okay, it is available. Set mode to ignition. APU master switch off. APU bleed off as well. Let's go set flaps 2. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother watching that. Set TCAS to auto. And flight control check time. So let's just get ready for that. So we'll go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, and the rudder, full left, full right, and neutral. Flight controls are checked. Let's go set trim. and that as well. Check the ECAM's status page, which is set to normal, and after start checklist. So NTI is off, ECAM status check normal, pitch trim down 0.7, water trim neutral. After start checklist completes. So Echo Foxtrot 1 Alpha, okay. Edinburgh-Keflavik Clear 1 Alpha, taxi Echo Foxtrot Alpha to Delta 1 runway 24, Edinburgh. Let's go set auto brakes max. Get the taxi and runway turn off lights on. Release the brakes. Let's get moving. Now, once we steer onto this, we'll do a quick brake check. Pressure 0. Alright. Brakes are working fine, no issues with the hydraulics there. So let's go make it over to the runway now. Edinburgh-Keflavik Clear 1 Alpha, change of plans, we're in the taxi via Foxtrot and Alpha to runway 24, Edinburgh. So because of you, sir, I'm gonna change my taxi plan, but that's okay. Oh, maybe I should focus on where I'm taxiing. Just maybe. Anyway, clear on the left side, clear on the right side. Let's go turn on to taxiway Alpha now, where we shall not have a speed limit. When we pass those Norwegian Air 737, are those the Maxes? It might be. Oh, what's this? Ground, great. So anyway, because of our like very low, what's it called, initial altitude on SimBrief, he asked if we can take 340.
Edinburgh traffic, no, the Q25 to push start, gate 1 facing west on Foxtrot.
Taxi checklist, flight controls, check flap setting config 2, weather radar, MPWS. On an auto, engine will select normal, ECAM will take off, no blue. Taxi checklist complete. So squawk 7537. Anyway, taxi checklist complete. Edinburgh-Keflavik Clear 1 Alpha, lining up departing runway 24, goes to Montreal. Any traffic, please advise. Anyways, go get airborne now. Get the strobe lights on. And packs off. Alert the cabin. Cabin crew seats for departure, please. Thank you. Line up checklist. Take off runway 24 full length. TCAS mode TARA packs 1 and 2. off. Lineup checklist complete. I am ready for departure. So we're gonna get the landing lights both turned on, nose lights set to take off. Hold our position here, just set runway heading. Alright then, chrono, set 50%. Let's get out of here now. Release brakes, stabilized. Manifest 67 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Thrust sets. .100 knots now. V1 and rotates. Positive climb, gear up. Gear is coming up now. Nav. Right, and maintain below the F speed until now. Lever climb. Let's go pitch down for the positive trend in airspeed. Get it alright then. Thrust climb, auto thrust altitude 6000 blue. Get the one pack turned on. Flaps 1 speed check, flaps 1. Edinburgh-Keflavik per 1 alpha, passing 1700 feet, airborne out of runway 24. Climbing now to 6000 feet. Final call, Edinburgh-Keflavik. Okay, let's go bring these sim sounds down a little bit. Go check out some engine views. That is beautiful. Get the other pack turned on as well. Anyway, flaps up, speed checked, flaps up. Disarm speed brakes. Turn off lights off. Nose lights off.
2,500.
Don't know why that's showing. Never mind. Not important. If you guys have enjoyed that departure though, please be sure to hit the like button. It would really help us out quite a bit. We're currently only at 1 like, going for a goal of 10 likes on today's stream. I'm sure we can make that happen though. God, it is bright outside though. And let's go maintain that speed out star. Let's go climb up now further past this constraint. So was at flight level 380. Disregard that. Thrust climb, open climb now. Oh, pitch down a little bit. Standard pressure now. QNH, what? Standard pressure 60, cross check checked. Temperature, engine NTI is on. Flying straight through this cloud. Straight through it. Not a problem though. Ooh, look at this. Anyway, pitch up to maintain 250 knots. Outside of that moisture, let's go see, are we gonna fly through that? I don't think we will, but I will just wait to double check it. I don't want to risk anything. Although I think we can turn off the engine NTIs now. It was just for that quick pass through the cloud. I'm still hand flying it though. Still am hand flying it. Let's go do a transition to AP1 now. AP1. Landing lights can come off. And I think that we can turn the seatbelt signs off just once we are pitched down enough. Right then, seatbelt signs off. Now let's go clear out our fix. Oops, sorry about that. Fix info page. Yeah, 380 is good. Destination estimated fuel on board is incorrect. What do you mean? Come on, that's not a problem. Do I have the right, like, sim brief profile? Yeah, I do. Anyway, we are pitched just enough to be able to have the seatbelt signs turned off. Let's go to the progress page. Optimum 390, cruising 380. Correct that. Anyway, 380, optimum 390, rec max 391. Seems to be okay. With a block time of 14 minutes, it seems that we are 1 minute early on today's flights, which is a good thing. Do not need any delay card to be sent. So, screenshot time. Get an under the wing view. Get another one of those. What else should we get a close-up view of? I think I've always liked a view like that. Well, this is going to be nice. Wait, are we gonna bank to... Oh yes, we are gonna bank. Okay. I think that's enough screenshots for this departure. Filling up my gallery every day. Every flight, sorry. Filling up my gallery with screenshots. And now we just cruise over to Keflavik, nothing else to see really. Not much land gonna be in sight, as far as I know at least. Let's see, is this music gonna play for a while? It should. It should not stop, at least. Anyway, I am going to go get something to drink, a bit of water, so I shall see you all in about 2 minutes. Be patient, I will be back, don't worry about that, I will be back. Well, that's kind of funny. I had water here the entire time and didn't even know about that. My fault. Let's see what other camera views can we go to. We've not like done the glacial view for so long. I just realized that. I don't know why I never used this view. So it's a very nice one. I gotta use it a little bit more, I think. Come on, where's the music? Ah, there it is. Just very quiet for me. I'm thinking about doing a long haul on Saturday. Not on stream, but just for myself. Lightspeed, welcome on board, man. How are you doing? Glad to have you stopping by today. And that was a fun departure. We're, as you can probably tell, Lightspeed, we're repositioning our flights from Sunday because I was too tired to do it on Sunday, which I don't think I can be blamed for. Dubai to Toronto 777 Air Canada within the VC. Problem, I've no Dubai scenery. Problem, I've no Toronto scenery. Those are the only problems, Lightspeed. I do like the 777 though. Of course, I gotta do the 777. I was thinking maybe somewhere to like San Paulo. Little Latam. Milan, nah. I don't want to do it to a too big airport either, because of, well, lag. I can't do Amsterdam, unfortunately. I really want the Amsterdam scenery though, but the thing is, it's Flight Tampa. I'm not saying they're bad, but like they're good, but I would not be able to run their scenery, and unfortunately. Although, when did this flight, Lisbon to San Paulo, when did it because like if I want to like recreate it in real time, it would be practically perfect. So you think you're having a stroke? Well, that's not good. Maybe like tell someone if they can like watch out for you. Okay, when did this flight depart? At my time, 8:46 my time. That would be an early one, but I think I could make it. I think I could do that flight, and it's supposed to right now it is just at halfway from how do I explain this? It's almost at Rio de Janeiro, so I think I could do this flight. It would be cool. Is there any other Amsterdam scenery though? I kind of want to know this. Plane spotter Alan says, do you have the Abu Dhabi scenery? I unfortunately do not. No. Let me check FS add-on compare. I'll leave, yes. FS add-on compare. Let's search for Amsterdam, and you've... I mean, Field Air made Amsterdam, really? I mean, it's 14 bucks, the same price as Flight Tampa's at the moment, and it does not look the best of the best. I mean, it's in Amsterdam, it is, but if it's only on Sim Market anyway, then what airport sceneries do you have? So if we're talking payware only, it is not a lot. Let me open my contrail. If we're talking payware only, then I have got... come on, contrail, open up. God damn, it's taking forever. There it is. I have got Keflavik, San Francisco, and Tibet. Those are the only payware airports I have. I can show on stream if you want. Yeah, these are the airports I have. Not a lot. I could do San Fran, but I did my last long haul out of there, so although I'm chill with Lisbon to Sao Paulo, would be a cool flight. I'm gonna like scroll on flightsim.to though. Let's see. Sceneries, see all. International airports, view all. Let's see this. Most downloads. Okay, those are pretty basic. Best rated. How about this? I could fly out of Japan again. That wouldn't be bad, right? Could fly out of Japan in the 777. Although I do that too much. I do that a bit too much when it comes to long hauls. Luxembourg would be good. Of course, Sao Paulo is an option. I want to go out of the USA though. I want to cross the pond. Why didn't I do that on Saturday though? There is the basic, of course, with United. However, I've done United on my last 2 long hauls. I can't allow myself to do United again. I can't. What about Denver? I don't like Denver that much, just because of the scenery that I have. Just freeware. Nope, don't think I can do that. Because like I have to think which airlines like operate the 777 in the USA. I mean, you got American, of course. San Fran to Istanbul by Turkish Airlines. That would be a little bit too long for me, Alan. That would be a bit too long for me, but it would be. It's a nice route, but just too long for me. Although I'll consider Istanbul. I'll check out the scenery later. The freeware. If I can run it, I'll definitely fly it. 1 second, my parents are home. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, okay, you can hear me. Okay, I'm back. If I can, like, run the Istanbul scenery, or if I have charts for Istanbul. Nope, I do not have charts for Istanbul, unfortunately, with ChartFox. Maybe like some Qatari ops. Yeah, a Qatar ops would be cool. From Doha. It has a nice freeware scenery too. I love how sceneries like decide where the hell I fly. Let me check the... I might have found a flight. Kuala Lumpur to Doha would be good. Only problem is it would be a complete nighttime flight, so I'm not sure if I want to be at night the entire time. What's Oscar Tango Bravo Delta? Doha to Doha. Okay, Doha to Dublin. Yeah, I would, but I don't have Dublin scenery. I'm thinking Doha to Nice, maybe. How long is Doha to Nice? 5.5 hours. Departing. Ooh, that's a bit early for me. Back to the engine view now. Or nah, wing view. Wing view. Anyway, I do hope I can take part in Cross the Pond in April. Because I feel like I missed out on Saturday. I missed out. Naomi, welcome on board, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us today. Anyway, you sent Eurowings a request to send you their boarding music on Insta. Be right back. Okay, I think you got it there. That seems like they would respond. I'm not even going to lie. If I was Eurowings, I'd respond, and I'm not even joking. Hold up. Nah, I don't really think we need a screenshot right now. Yeah, I think I prefer this view just a little bit more. What is it, light speed? You know, I'm not gonna lie, I think we might still like have daylight when we touch down in Keflavik. That would be amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't really enjoy landing at night. I don't mind it. But, like, to see the actual scenery would be nice. Naomi's request for boarding music, he DM'd the airline like that's crazy. Yeah, to be fair, it is a crazy request, but like they might genuinely respond. Oh, yeah, I was looking at this Feel There Amsterdam. I'm not sure like if this looks good or not. Yeah, it's better than default, but like you have Flight Tampa out there. It's like, why not just use that? I mean, I guess Feel There is known for like making like less quality sceneries, but like for better performance. So if I ever like win a $15 Sim Market gift card, I'm probably gonna buy that. Although realistically, I mean, if I win it, yeah, but I'm not gonna pay my own money for that. I'm not paying my own money for that. Unfortunately. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look on that simulator, see where we are at. Just wanna be, I'm just a little bit curious. Okay, so we have completely left Scotland. We have not left their airspace yet. Oh, a United 777 is doing San Francisco to Munich. That's a long flight. That's a long flight, wow. Although, we gotta fly out of San Francisco again on the channel. We've not done so in too long. Or we've not done Air Portugal ops. You know, either. We've not done Air Portugal ops. When was the last time I did Air Portugal ops on the channel? I think it's like 2 or 3 months? Maybe? Anyway, just check my YouTube and just want to say thank you, Alan, for the sub. Really do appreciate that. I don't know why my alerts didn't work, but I got notifications, so thank you for the sub once again. Appreciate that. Welcome on board. 5 months ago, we did Air Portugal. Damn, that's a long time. We'll probably do Air Portugal next stream. I feel like that's a good idea, doing it. Anyway, now we're coming up to Gomu, so we're gonna make a turn, and we're flying on that heading for basically the entire flight. How has it only been 34 minutes though? That is what's confusing me the most. We're gonna have to have at least like an hour of flying before we... no, half an hour of flying, then we shall start the briefing. Just a slight briefing. Maybe an hour and 15, maybe. Do you have a favorite song? Not really, no. I don't have a favorite song. Man, I forgot how boring these like 2-hour flights was. I don't know, like, why is no one joining though? Like that's what I'm confused about. It's like we used to have like 6-7 people in chat, and now there's nobody. It's kind of confusing. I mean, maybe it's just because of my dumb school schedule. Yeah, probably because of my like dumb school schedule, the algorithm is just not recommending my channel to anyone, which is annoying. It is pretty annoying. Maybe I'm just like flying to boring airports. That could be a thing too. Like I gotta fly to Madeira more, or to Innsbruck. I mean, if I look at my previous streams once again, I have done Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, Bordeaux, Atlanta. Svalbard was cool, I guess. Bucharest to Hamburg, that was a good stream. Innsbruck, of course, Trondheim, Munich, Luxembourg. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I just gotta do more interesting flights. Maybe we should do some more interesting flights. I feel like that could help. Go to power something and put in top like extreme approach or some shit like that. That's a good idea, honestly. That is a good idea. It would probably attract like little 8-year-olds, so to be fair, that is kind of true. Very high chance of that. Can you do a barrel roll? Honestly, oh yes, oh no, oh you mean like that. Oh yeah, hello Repot, K2 barrel roll, land my home airports. I mean, yes, I get it now, that's good, I get it now. Are you a real pilot? You want to be a pilot when you grow up? I mean, to be fair, that is very likely to happen. I mean, I guess I just got him. I mean, because of school, I can't make consistent content. What else could I do to get more viewers? I mean, a giveaway would attract a bunch of people. But if I check my inbox... Yeah, nah, there is no one here. So that's not gonna work. Just do like a very long stream. I mean, technically that would work. It should. What was I going to do now? Nothing really. I think about like what I could do. I mean, we could do like a day in the life of a pilot based in London Stansted or something like that. And I do a bunch of flights throughout the day. That is an option. That is an option. The next is skip school to stream. Although maybe doing an like late evening stream wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. Sure, it would have to be like late. But it's better than not streaming, I guess, because like... Well, I wouldn't really have any days. I mean, I could do that. I might make a poll, like, on the Discord later. Like, if I should stream, like, late in the evening. Although I don't think that it would be, like, good for me. Because it would be too late. Morning streams? I mean, if I have homework, that's a bad idea too. I have no clue, honestly. Email YouTube. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Anyway, this is our view for the entire flight now, apparently. Which camera view should we go next? I feel like just like chilling in outside view is a good idea. Oof, why is my iPad at like 10%? I gotta charge that shit. Come on. And that is charging. Beautiful. So funny enough, we're actually going through oceanic airspace right now. I wonder, would we need an IFR clearance? Sorry, no, an oceanic clearance flying to Iceland? I mean, it's not an ETOPS flight, though. That's the thing. It's not ETOPS. Plane Spotter Allen says, what is your favorite plane? I have to say the A350-900s. Or the 777. Any 777. Either that or 777, yeah. Oh. Same here, you like the 777 and A380. Those are some nice planes too, I'm not gonna lie. Those are some nice planes. A380, I mean, I like it, but it's not my favorite. Like, to me, there are better planes out there. I am a bit tempted to just like fly out of pure auto-gen scenery and do KLM ops for the long haul. Just no scenery at all, but just like do a long haul. I feel like that would not be that bad. Yes, it would be bad, but like I just want to do a long haul with KLM. That's all I want. Why is there no freeware Amsterdam? Maybe I should make one. It's gonna take like 2 years to make, but like... How about we go, like... just look at the sunset for a bit. I feel like this is nice. I like this camera view. I could do Atlanta to Amsterdam. Of course, cannot do London because of the frame rates. Paris? Honestly, wait. Okay, no, that's the first thing I'm doing after the stream. Testing the Paris, because Air France is would be good. Oh, okay, of course they don't use the 777s. Well, welcome back, Naimi. Oh wait, no, hold up. I was in the wrong airports. I mean, if I test like the handcrafted Paris, they do use the 777s. Your friends, we baguette on board. Yes, they do have baguettes on board. Swiss ops in 777. Hell yeah. Check Zurich routes right now. Ooh, what do they have? Newark? Possible. Dulles? Not possible. No scenery. Montreal? I've done that too much, I feel like. Ooh, San Francisco though. I could do Zurich to San Francisco. It would be a long one, but I don't mind. San Paulo is an option. Punta Cana. I feel like I'm kind of vibing with Zurich to San Francisco. A very long flight though. A bit. I'll check the flight time. Oof, 11 hours. Damn. Starting at 11, ending at 1 a.m. Nah, I can't do that. What about San Francisco to Zurich? The other way around. This better not be even worse. It is even worse. Okay, never mind. I just don't want to do United again. Like, that's the thing. I don't hate United. It's just I've done United for my past 2 long hauls. The other one was Speedward, British Airways. Like, I've done United too much. On the stream and also off stream. Let me see, we have the video of course, and United, and my last long haul was... It was not that long ago, come on. Yeah, it was across the USA 2 months ago, United. Yeah, I've flown them too much on my long hauls. Now I can't do Boston either. Or New York JFK. I guess it can't be Swiss Ops either. Oh damn. Why is this so difficult? Like, it shouldn't be this difficult to find the routes. It should not be this difficult. Let's see, let's check up on the flight deck. Flying now for 1 hour, so we're at the halfway mark. Let's just say that, halfway mark. I'm wondering how is my music not paused yet? It's been playing for so long, like in like 50 minutes now. How is it not ran out of music? I'm genuinely confused about that. Or we could go like across the Pacific. Although that's too long. I'm not doing that again. Yes, again, I've done that before. Screw it, I'm going on where2fly.com. So where2fly.today. Search. Search again. Let's see. You know, this is not honestly that good. Well, I have plenty of time to find the route, so I don't need to worry, honestly. I think I might just stick to my Lisbon to San Paulo. I'm okay just sticking to that. Hold up. The FlyByWire A380 news. Hold up. Oh my god. Is it? It's so close. No way. Ooh. A bit lower than the FlyByWire in performance. Ooh. Like, when is it going to be released? FMS, okay. Flight displays, okay. Code aircraft, including failures. Ooh. Control services, okay. This looks good. It works in the air too. Ooh. There's no release date. Oh well. Just performance. Let's see, do I have any like screenshots? Captures. I think we were getting a 40 FPS on the ground in Orlando, so 25% of 40. I'm dumb for calculating this. So I should be able to run it. I should be able to run it. I should be able to run the FlyByWire A380. Oh, I'm hyped for this. I am hyped for this. Well done to FlyByWire, genuinely. Well, of course, they never promised any release dates. FlyByWire never promised a release date, so I'm not expecting one. Anyways, go check the progress page a little bit. So Optimus Fight level 3905, okay. Let's see, fuel prediction page. We are a bit cooked on fuel. I am going to say that much. We're a little bit cooked on fuel. I think my SimBrief profile is a bit glitched. Anyway, let's go back into the wing view for a little bit, enjoy the sunset, maybe catch one more screenshot. That is pretty nice. How about... Nah. I feel like we're gonna have to wait till like the sun fully sets, and then we can get some fire screenshots. Or we can let me just turn up the integrated lights. Oh, how did that not disconnect the autopilot? I just locked my side stick completely. Anyway, I feel like this is a nice screenshot. How about we get... Oh wait, the full, like, FCU? Yes, this is a good screenshot. Come on, save it. Good, okay, that is very nice screenshots. I don't know what else we could do for screenshots. That's a good one. What else could we... What could I do for cool screenshots? Well... Okay, I broke my cockpit camera, that's good. I think I know what I did. I bet gotta go now. No worries, Lightspeed. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I do appreciate it. So that is why, yeah. Whoops. The control space, no, Lightspeed, it's F. Look. F. That's what I have it bound to. Like I was typing into the EFB when I changed my camera, so I couldn't go back to it. Anyway, it's not a problem now, but thank you for the help. Okay, default for me is control space. Yeah, for me it's just easier to use F. I need something to like move around better. A screenshot idea. What if maybe it's a bad idea to like show how about the progress page? Yes, with the thrust levers. This is it's to be because by default space-wise the camera, so they cause a conflict, and as a default, oof, that must be annoying. What else is worth taking a beautiful screenshot of? The clock, yes. Very nice. How about the radio panel? I kind of like the way it looks. Get some integrated lights going though. Of course we could get some nice I'd have to glitch outside the cockpit for that. Let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, no, we're stuck now. I can't really do that. Oh well, not important. Anyway, I think now is a good time for some briefing. Let's get some charts pulled up then. Window capture. there you go. So, looking here, we have got 240 miles till Basel, which is where our star starts. So here is showing it. Now you need to save the view, and then it'll let you move. I know, but I'm not trying to save a custom camera view, because like all of my camera views are saved. I was gonna get a cool screenshot with the EFB, but it's okay. Anyway, from Basel we're flying heading F325 to Keflavik 382, where we have to be above flight level 150, then PQ's 9 miles away, 2,000 feet below that. Then just continue on the heading to Kilo Foxtrot 187, which is southwest of the airport, below 6,000 feet, and Sonax 220 knots max above 3,000 feet. So for this, it is a very straightforward thing. I do not see anything wrong with this part, and energy management should not be a problem. Well, the one thing I would like to check first, are they using this runway IRL? So load up a wing view and move forward. I guess I could do that. So in real life, there's no planes on the ground, so I can't really check it. Oh well, I guess we are using runway 10 then. So we're coming in from Sonax, we have the max 220 knots once again. So then 5 miles distance here. I think at this stretch here, we'll maintain 220 till here. Then at this stretch here, we'll slow down, do flaps 1, get to the S speed, and then everything for that. So it's a 3-degree downward glide slope. Minimums today is 298 feet barrow. We have a transition altitude of 7,000 feet. In case of go-around climbing, heading 1022 DME 5 in Kilo Foxtrot. I'll find the text. Then turn left, heading 328, climb to 3,000 feet. Expect vectoring by Keflavik approach. Okay, that is nothing to worry about. So that's the approach talked about. We discussed energy management. This is going to be probably a minimum drag approach. The aerodrome elevation is 170 feet, so at 2,200 feet we shall drop the flaps to 2 and then get the gear down. As for on the ground, once we vacate, I think we're going to want to vacate via Mike 1. And taxi via Mike, November 4, November 12 to this parking area here. I think that we Play Airlines does not use the actual terminal, but I will take stand 42. We'll plan stand 42. I would want to vacate. Actually, I don't think this is in use for us. Yes, we have to take Mike 1 practically. We shall enter everything we know now into the MCDU. And then we'll run some performance, so descent and then over here. So I'm actually going to request a new METAR. For just Keflavik. Just for Keflavik. Sending and sent. We'll wait for the company message thing to show. Company message, received messages, METAR from Batsim. Print. Anyway, let's go tear that paper and go back to performance page. So, starting from the QNH, which has gone down to 905. Sorry, gone up to 905. Well, what was it before? Before it was 908. Okay, so I entered the wrong one last time. That is my mistake. It is still 2 degrees, but we have 070 degrees, 10 knots. Bit of a crosswind, but I've been practicing my crosswind landing, so that's not a problem. Transition altitude 7,000 feet, and the minimums of 298 if I'm correct. Which I am correct. Okay, 298 feet barrow. I think flaps full or flaps 3 even. We'll see, we'll see. As for the go around, we do have a city here. So I think I'm just gonna use my SimSmart again. I trust SimSmart. It is very trustworthy. That sounds so dumb now that I think about it. Huh? Why'd my SimSmart die? Close message. Alright then. Keflavik 10. Well, yeah, so 1150. So 1109. Speeds are looking good. We have got the go-around procedure drawn here. So now we're gonna do some just fuel prediction. I think that we're actually perfectly fine on fuel. Yes, we're low on fuel a little bit, but we have just enough. Anyway, landing, so fill data, Bravo Kilo Foxtrot. We'll fill it from the METAR, so 070 at 10, temperature 2. 995, 170, I think it was. Was it 170 elevation? Yes, it is 170. What's the runway heading? 102, I believe. 102 degrees. While I open Sky Dolly, I do not need that at the moment. Anyway, runway slope is 0. Landing distance available. 3065. We'll make it just 3000. I think our approach speed was like 133. Yes, so 133. Configuration full. And then our zero fuel weight of 60.6, 62.9. Reverse thrust, yes, calculate. Low seems to be perfect for us. Yeah. Low auto brake. So for hotspots on taxi in, yes, we do have actually a few. It's just a lot of taxiways, but if I know where I am, it's not going to be any issue. If I know where I am, that is. Anyway, I shall now go ahead and leave the flight deck for about 2 minutes. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll see you guys all in 2 minutes. Enjoy some nice wing views. Did I say 2 minutes? I don't really think that was 2 minutes. I do not. I think that was more like 1.5. Anyway, it's not important. I'm just thinking, should we like use anything else for this approach? Because the winds are just perfect for runway 10. I think it would be stupid to use any other runway. Yeah, I think that there's nothing else we have to worry about, really. We'll do our actual full briefing in just a minute after I check a few final things, such as our MSA of 4,000 feet, 25 nautical miles. DME required, okay. Minimum 160 knots until 4 DME India Kilo Foxtrots, okay. We can do that. We can do that. I'm gonna turn on some dome lights. Now, one thing to remember on our descent is these clouds, we are not going to be able to see them. So, we're gonna have to have the engine anti-ice on. I'm not sure how high these clouds are. Judging by our speed, I'd say they're at like flight level... maybe like 350. So I think from flight level 360, we're gonna have the engine anti-ice on, just as a precaution, because we cannot... we will not be able to see the clouds, basically. So as a precaution, anti-ice on below flight level 360, until I can somehow confirm that we are out of the clouds. Okay, there my music finally paused, okay. Sorry about that, that is my mistake. Hopefully it's less boring now. Well, I hope it is. Anyway, I think now is a good time to start our arrival briefing, just so that we know what to expect. We're about 80 nautical miles from our top of descent. So the MSA is 4,000 feet, 25 nautical miles, DME required. 1 second, just gotta do something. Okay, so the briefing. We 4,000 feet MSA. The star is the... I forgot the name of it. Zulu for Mike Arrival, ILS Zulu, runway 10. The approach minimum says Barrow 298. The go around is going to be climbing to India, Kilo Foxtrot DME 5, then flying on a heading of 328 and getting vectors for a new approach. Extra fuel and time. According to the aircraft, we have got 200 kilos or 6 minutes of extra fuel and time. So guidance for the approach. We're going to be using the localizer and the glide slope for the approach. There's going to be a config full landing. We have a stop margin of about 700 meters or 600s. We shall be using maximum reverse. Auto brake low. We're going to be planning to vacate via, did we say Mike 1? Yes, via Mike 1. Hotspots for taxiing, we have got one when vacating, one on taxiway Kilo 2, one on taxiway November. So it is just that there is multiple taxiways, so it's not going to be difficult for us. I see no difficulties doing in those hotspots. As for special procedures, I see no special procedures to be used for today. Same can be said for non-standard as for threats. You don't have too much fuel. What else can I think of at least? Let me have a good think. What is a threat for today's arrival? We have a bit of crosswind. That is not really a threat. We have to remain 160 knots till 4 DME. That is, I do not see that it's a threat either. But it could bring us in a little bit fast, so we do want to be flaps 2 gear down before 4 DME. So, any other threats I can think of for today's arrival? For the descent, like I said earlier, we do not know. I might not be able to see the clouds, which means that we might get ice. We might get ice. However, now it is screenshot time. The final one. Under the wing view with the registration. Get one of those. What other views do I really like when it comes to screenshots? In cruise, let me just have a look. How about one of these? Maybe I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't know why I can't decide what I want to make a screenshot of. Okay, I might have thought of something just now. That's a good one. I kind of want to like mess around with my not photo mode. I kind of want to mess around, not highlights either. I kind of want to mess around with my game filter. Ooh, that looks ugly as hell. I don't know what it was at before, but like from screenshots that I'm seeing, like I don't know why this looks so realistic. I don't know why. It's probably Rex Atmos. Now that I think about it, it's probably Rex Atmos. My fault. I completely forgot about that. And let's go set 150 on the FCU. I think that's like that has got to be like reshade or sorry about that. I said to I'm just gonna mess around with this very quickly. I think that they turned the vibrance down. I'm not too sure though. I really will have to just like see when I have time. I'll mess around with it. Although I think that's what they did, honestly. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So 40 miles from top of descent, do we have any ATC online in Keflavik? Nope. No ATC online. Any traffic in the vicinity? That is a good thing to look out for. Traffic. So we got an Iceland Air at 320. And then Iceland Air arriving right now. So technically, if I just look very closely, I should be able to see him, but I can't. I can't. Uh-oh, top of descent reached. Thrust idle descent. Speed brakes. I think I got a bit distracted there. Oops. Oh, so let me get the filters up for you guys. You guys need to see the NVIDIA filters. It'll make a much larger difference the next stream, I assume. Anyway, where is that Iceland there? Oh, Mach. Thrust idle once again. And now where is Iceland there? Oh, I think we just completely passed him. Is he climbing now? What altitude is he at? Yeah, no, he's inside the clouds. That's the only thing I can think of. Thrust idle. Okay, why is my FMA mode changing so much? Like, it shouldn't be changing that much, right? The worst part is I have to read out every single change. Mach once again. So we still have not, like, entered the clouds, so I very much misjudged at what altitude these clouds were. Although I think that we're pretty much about to enter them, so for safety, engine anti-ice on. I do not want ice on my plane. It is not good to have ice on your plane, as you can probably imagine. Now then, with engine anti-ice we do have a higher idle thrust setting, so that is another thing that we should remember. Let me just get my feet on the rudder pedals quickly. So like we discussed, energy management not a problem. Okay, now we're just in the final moments of cloud surfing. I mean, there's nothing to worry about, so I can just safely watch us entering the clouds from inside the flight deck. I always love entering the clouds in real life when I'm flying. Just saying goodbye to the nice sky and getting submerged. It's so fun. Which is basically what we're experiencing right now. And we're completely in the clouds, in the darkness. So anti-ice is going to be required practically all the way down. Let's go set constraint mode on the navigation display. How about getting the dome lights turned off too? Nah, I'm gonna turn the dome lights off when we're actually landing, like not during descent. I don't think that's I do not believe that is necessary. I guess one way I could tell is if I look here and I see the strobe lights flashing. Then that is a way to know if I'm inside clouds. Anyways, we'll get the seatbelt signs on as we come into land. In how long has the chrono been going? 1 hour 49, so about 20 minutes. Keflavik traffic, player 1 alpha. Currently 15 miles from Basel. We're going to be flying the Basel from Mike arrival. Expecting the ILS Zulu runway 10. We're descending currently through flight level 225. We're going to make calls on the ILS and everything. So just for traffic, yeah, Keflavik traffic. I want a screenshot where I can like see the strobe light flashing. I don't know why. I do not know why. I just think it would be cool. And of course, I failed miserably. So let's delete those screenshots, and I shall never be seen again. I'm going to turn this one on, even though it does not really work. Or does it? Does that light work? Oh my god, that was a heavy cloud. So I don't think that light works. So we're not gonna know when we need to use wing anti-ice. That is a threat. I think we're gonna keep it on anyway. Someone explain why the hell Google Chrome is using more RAM than Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. I do not understand that. Let me restart my music. Let's send this down to flight level 100 though. In the meantime, I'm gonna get music back up and running, because otherwise it's going to be too boring here. Still in the clouds. I'm also really hyped for the new 737 update coming out soon. Because apparently they changed a bunch of stuff, so I'm sure we're going to be flying that a lot. I'm sure about that. So still inside ice in conditions. Yeah, we are. Anyway, here's our constraint to be below flight level 150, just passing through there. And looking at the chrono, yeah, that gives us about 15 minutes. Alt constraints, oh sorry. Above flight level 150. That was my mistake, I misread that. Well, to be fair, if it was showing there. Yeah, that is all my mistake. So after this we can continue our descent. We have got brake low and descent armed. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is a cool screenshot, honestly. Just opening up. First of all though, why the hell is our logo lights not working? I just realized that. Anyway, thrust idle descent. Looking outside, I cannot really see anything, so I'm gonna leave the engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice on. I think we'll be fine when it comes to the altitude. Okay, we're pitched down quite a lot now. Let's just continue the descent down to 3,000 feet. Yeah, I was right, I can still see the strobe lights, so we are still in the moisture. Alt constraint star. Alt constraints. Thrust idle open descent. Thrust idle descent. So I hope that the visibility is going to be good. We can check this. So cab okay. So we should be no issues arriving. Speed. The worst part about flying in a cloud is I cannot see if I'm pitched up or down. Would a dome light help? Honestly, no. Of course it doesn't help. I'm stupid for thinking that. Anyway, coming up to flight level 100 now. Ooh, I think we can actually see something up ahead now. But what is it? Hold up. Hold up. That looks pretty cool. Oh my god, why does that look so cool? Damn. Anyway, thrust idle. Oh god. Cabin crew seats for landing in 10 minutes. Anyway, this is just beautiful. Also speed brakes. So looking down below, I can actually see stuff. The airport is over there. We do not have any more moisture up ahead. So I find it reasonable to turn off the anti-ice. If any ice has formed, it should be melted now. But yeah. Keflavik traffic, player 1 alpha through 9,000 feet on the Baslu for mic arrival. Inbound Kilo Foxtrot 187. Keflavik. Speed. Anyway, 7,000 feet. We actually will be fine on altitude because of the low pressure of 995. Yes, 995 hectopascals. You know what? I'm gonna set it now. Finish 995 hectopascals, flight level 7-0, cross checked. Let's go set you to that as well, so QNH 995. And now the approach checklist, which is the only one I've not remembered. Bar reference, QNH 995, seatbelts on, minimum 298, auto brake low, engine mode selector normal. Approach checklist complete. The airport is over there. Let's see, can we see it from here? Yes, sir. Do I have the MK Studios one installed? Let me check. I'd better have this installed. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I have it installed. Whew, thank God. If I'd forgotten that, I would have been so mad. Genuinely. Anyway, I think now I'm gonna turn up the sim sounds and turn down the music as we are almost done with our flight. I don't know why I'm lagging so much all of a sudden though. So through 5,000 now, I think we're gonna level off perfectly at Sonax, which gives us enough time to slow down, basically. Oh yes, landing system on. I forgot about that. That is my mistake. Anyway, what did I press? Is my chrono still running? I don't know what I pressed. That's kind of concerning. It's not a problem. Anyway, just look at this. Like, isn't this just beautiful? Or with the moon over there too. Like, I need some more screenshots. Oh yes. That turn. Oh yes. This is just... I do not know why my thrust did that. Anyway, thrust idle. Oops, speed brakes. I do not know what happened there. I genuinely do not know. Call from the FAA, very likely. Why my thrust levers do that, I don't know. Anyway, Cat 3 dual. Approach phase activates. Okay, no, we might be cooked. Anyway, flaps 1 speed check, flaps 1. Yeah, we might be cooked. Glide slope star. I think we made it. I think that we just about made it. Keflavik traffic, Player 1 Alpha established ILS runway
2,500.
7 miles, Keflavik. Anyway, pop your landing guesses into the chat, if anyone is even here, that is. Very unlikely. Anyway, flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. And gear down. So where's the runway? I think that the runway lights are not working. That is not an issue though. Anyway, arm speed brakes. Flaps 3, speed check flaps 3. Flaps full, speed check flaps full. Landing checklist, Eco memo landing Nauru, cabin ready. Replay started. Landing checklist complete. Anyway, I have visual on the runway. Just the lights are not working. Gonna have to reinstall the scenery. Anyway, speed is set. I'll go around the altitude set 2. 1000 stabilized checked. Sorry, 3000 feet to go around altitude set. So like technically I cannot see the runway. That is not the good thing. My aircraft
500.
Cat 1. Cat 1.
400.
Land.
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Jesus, why is it so laggy? It was not this laggy earlier on. Okay, spoilers, reverse green. Decel. 70 knots, though the reversers. Manual braking. Anyway, that was kind of a failure of a landing. Let's be real. That did not go well because of the damn runway lights not working. Anyway, at least the taxi lights work, right? Yeah, they do. Anyway, stop the chrono. Anyway, APU 1, 2, 3, turn that on. Keflavik traffic runway vacated. I guess it is nighttime, so that could affect the performance a little bit. I never consider that when buying airports. Anyway, let's get the flaps up. Speed brakes up too. I don't know what went wrong though. The taxi lights are not working either. Like, what if I just refresh them, right? No, like they're not turning on. Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, slow down here because we have to taxi on to November. November 4th, sorry. So let's go to 10 knots. And now my frame, oh my god, my frame somehow survived while looking at the terminal. The PayWire airports, like that confuses me even more, honestly. Anyway, reset that chrono. So let's go ahead and pull up into the gates. I do have to say though, the taxi signs are so well done. Definitely a very good feature of this airport. Is this a gate? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, why are there floating taxiway lights now? That's not good. Can another day of Flight Simulator being not being mean. Let's just say it like that. And we said gate 42. Which is this one here. I don't know how I'm gonna follow it, but oh, never mind, I see it. And of course my fucking brakes don't work. So I know my tiller brakes. That's what I meant to say. Now, do my shaders affect my frame rates? Surprisingly, they don't. Okay, that's a good thing, though. Now, I wonder if it's my NVIDIA filters, because I could live without my NVIDIA filters. In all honesty, I could live without those. Come on, let's nail this. Boom. Okay, set the parking brakes, disconnect off of that sim, and let's watch this replay now.
Don't sink.
What are
40,
we doing?
10.
Bro, shut up, stupid plane. Genuinely. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna end the stream here. It's so shitty. The flight sim is breaking. Like, I can't even watch the landing. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna see you guys all next time. Bye.